What's up? It's Tom. Let's talk about the Thursday action from across the Twins system. Should call out, though, that the Saints game is still in progress, tied at 10-10 as I'm recording this. That one obviously taking a little time with all those runs scored, but Twins win, Surge win, Colonels get blown out, Muscles lose. Let's start with highlights. Prielipp with maybe the best start of his entire career, arguably. Here are all 6 of his strikeouts for the win Surge. He pitched 4 innings. That is a huge deal for Prielipp. It might not sound like a big deal, but yeah, Prielipp, that's the first time he's done that since his pro debut back in April of 2023. So huge, and he looked great too. So we're going to get to the minor league numbers, but first I want to call out the Twins. One, the Twins sweep the Orioles. Bailey Ober stepped in. Joe Ryan is ill right now. He should pitch this weekend, though. But Bailey Ober kind of had to step up. He did a nice job in a tough situation. And then the bullpen, man, I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately. 4 shutout innings from the bullpen, and the Twins win. The Twins rank 7th in ERA right now, 8th in WHIP, and are 1st in strikeout to walk ratio. I think if you're kind of looking for a reason to believe that this team is going to continue to play well, I think that's as good as any. There's not many teams that pitch as well as that and have a poor season or a losing record or anything like that. So that's a great sign. On the hitting side, Trevor Larnach went deep. Ty France had a 3 at night. Brooks Lee had a big double, drove in a couple of runs. Buxton drew 2 walks and stole a base, his 8th, and had a assist, threw a guy out at home from center field. This is the first time Buxton has multiple walks this year. I think he only accomplished that 4 times last year in over 100 games. So good to see him drawing some walks. That's never going to be like his calling card, but if they're not giving you anything to hit, take your base, man. And he still stole one, so it might be like a double for him, basically. The lineup was 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position. The Twins have now won 5 straight games and are 11-5 in their last 16. Their overall record is 18-20, so inching back close to 500. Obviously, hope to surpass 500, but you got to get there first. So really encouraging to see the Twins kind of creeping back toward respectability and playing better baseball. So on the minor league side, Corey Lewis didn't pitch well, and maybe most alarming, did not get a single strikeout. He faced 21 batters and did not strike anybody out, barely got any swinging misses too. So Corey Lewis, I've been kind of giving him a pass because they've been pitching him out of the bullpen some, which is, a unique thing for him. But he started tonight, did not pitch real well. Prielipp, though, that's the big takeaway. 3 hits, no runs, over 4 innings, no walks, 6 strikeouts, 46 pitches, was throwing strikes like crazy. Looked really good. You see there Prielipp's first time completing 4 innings since his pro debut in April of 2023. Michael Tonkin came out of the bullpen for the Saints and gave up 2 runs on 3 hits and a pair of walks. Excuse the typo down there. He has a 9.39 ERA and 7 2/3 innings with the Saints, and his velo is way down. Not sure what's going to happen here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Justin Topa last year when he tried to ramp up and just it didn't look right. His velo was down, and I think he went back on the IL. I wonder if the Twins are going to do that with Michael Tonkin. Topa was kind of start-stopping multiple times last year. Tonkin is not ready. They ain't going to put him on the active roster. I don't know what's going to happen, but they can't. I don't think they can put him on the active roster. Xander Sechrist, who is a undrafted free agent, finished off the game for the Muscles out of the bullpen. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. On the hitting side, again, the Saints game is in progress, but as I'm recording this, Carson McCusker was 3 for 3 with 2 walks, scored a run, drove in a run, hit a double, stole a base, saw 29 pitches. So that dude is locked in right now. Aaron Sabato went 3 for 4, drove in 2, hit a double. Also had a maybe possibly game-saving pick at first base. Game-ending strikeout with 2 runners in scoring position. Ricardo Olivar had to pop out of his mitt. The catcher, he had to collect the ball. Saw the runner coming home and kind of panicked. Went to try to tag him out, but luckily somebody must have yelled at him to go to first, just get the out. He throws over to first. That's such a weird play for first base. You get the base runner running at you, and then the ball is also coming at you from the catcher in a weird spot. He short hopped Sabato, but he picked it and held on and got the final out. That was a really good play from Sabato. Speaking of Olivar. He hit his 4th homer of the year for Wichita. Cal DeBarge drew 3 walks. He's having such a great go of it. 17 for 17 in stolen base attempts now after stealing a base tonight. 25 walks against just 21 strikeouts in 28 games. Unfortunately, this also happened at the very end of this blowout game. Cal DeBarge gets hit in the wrist and is clearly in a ton of pain with a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. That was a game that Wichita was losing very big. They lost 14-5. That was the score then, 14-5. Their opponent, one of their opposing players, hit 2 grand slams in the same game. So just a shame to see DeBarge get hit in just a blowout. He came out of the game, but maybe that was more because there was absolutely no reason to keep him in there. You might as well just get him out, have him get ice on it. It's 14-5 in the 9th inning. Why have him run? That's what I'm crossing my fingers that he's going to be okay. And that was just totally precautionary. No reason to have him run the bases. But we'll see. He's been so good, Cal DeBarge. But thanks for checking this one out. Hopefully the Saints pull this one off and walk it off again for a second straight night. And we'll talk again soon.